Imagine a world where the number of friends you have doesn't define your worth or your happiness. Sounds radical, doesn't it? Yet this is precisely the landscape we're exploring today. In our constantly connected, social media-driven society, there's an unspoken rule that more is always better. More likes, more followers, more friends. But is this relentless pursuit of social connections truly what leads to a fulfilling life? Let's challenge the status quo for a moment. The Stoics, ancient philosophers known for their practical wisdom, had a different take on this. They believed in the power of self-sufficiency and the value of deep, meaningful relationships over the quantity of connections. One who has friends everywhere has no friends at all, Seneca might say, challenging our modern metrics of social success. Now I want you to think about your own relationships. How many of them do you consider genuinely meaningful? How often do you find solitude to be a source of discomfort rather than a cherished opportunity for self-reflection and growth? In today's journey, we're going to dissect these questions and more. We'll delve into what Stoicism teaches us about friendship, solitude, and the art of living a contented life with fewer but richer connections. By the end of this video, you might just find yourself re-evaluating your own social landscape, armed with a newfound appreciation for the less is more philosophy. Let's begin. Before we dive deeper, I'd like to make a small request. If you find the insights we're about to explore intriguing, even just from our introduction, consider giving this video a like and sharing it with someone who might appreciate this perspective. Your support not only means the world to us, but also helps spread the wisdom of Stoicism to others who might be searching for it. Thank you for considering, and now let's continue our journey into understanding the true value of friendships and solitude through Stoic eyes. 1. Stoicism and social relationships. Stoicism, a school of philosophy founded in the early 3rd century BC, teaches the development of self-control and fortitude as a means of overcoming destructive emotions. It's not just a set of esoteric principles. Stoicism offers tangible, pragmatic advice for leading a fulfilled life. Central to Stoic philosophy is the concept of friendships and social relationships, but not in the way modern society often interprets them. For Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, friendships weren't about collecting acquaintances or amassing followers on social platforms. Instead, they emphasize the quality of these connections. A true friend, in the Stoic sense, is someone who helps you strive for personal and moral improvement. This is a far cry from today's often superficial social ties, where quantity frequently trumps quality. Modern society bombards us with the message that being highly social and having a wide circle of friends is key to happiness. This relentless pursuit can lead to a dilution of meaningful connections. Stoicism invites us to pause and reconsider our social engagements. Does a friend encourage growth and offer honest counsel? Or are they merely part of a social quota we feel pressured to fill? The Stoic approach to friendship and social relationships is refreshingly countercultural. It suggests that having a few genuine, deep friendships is more beneficial than many superficial ones. This perspective encourages us to cultivate relationships that truly matter, those that foster mutual growth and understanding. In a world where the number of friends or followers can be seen as a measure of one's worth, Stoicism reminds us that the value of friendships is not in their quantity, but in their quality. Historical examples abound of Stoic philosophers who practiced what they preached. Marcus Aurelius, despite being a Roman emperor surrounded by potential friends and flatterers, valued friendships based on virtue and shared principles. Seneca too wrote extensively on the nature of friendship, advising that we choose friends who are capable of teaching us something valuable about life, thereby helping us to grow wiser and more resilient. By embracing Stoicism's teachings on friendships, we're encouraged to reassess our own relationships. It's an invitation to deepen the connections that truly enrich our lives, rather than expanding our social circles for the sake of numbers. In doing so, we align more closely with the Stoic ideal of living a life of virtue and meaningfulness. 2. The value of solitude. In the bustling world we live in, solitude often carries a negative connotation, mistaken for loneliness or isolation. Yet, through the lens of Stoicism, solitude emerges not as a state to be avoided, but as a crucial component for personal growth and self-reflection. The Stoics, with their insightful grasp on the essence of a fulfilling life, held solitude in high esteem, seeing it as a fertile ground for cultivating inner peace, resilience, and clarity of thought. Growth in solitude. Stoicism teaches us that solitude is an opportunity to converse with oneself, to reflect on our values, actions, and the direction of our lives. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, frequently emphasizes the importance of retreating into one's own soul to find tranquility and wisdom. In solitude, we're afforded the space to practice self-examination, a fundamental Stoic exercise. It's in these quiet moments, free from the noise and demands of social life, that we can best assess our progress toward living virtuously and making decisions aligned with our true selves. Misinterpretation of solitude. The modern misconception equates solitude with loneliness, a misunderstanding that Stoicism elegantly dispels. Loneliness is felt in the absence of others, while solitude is the presence of oneself. Stoicism encourages us to find comfort and contentment in our own company. Embracing solitude allows us to strengthen our relationship with ourselves, making us less dependent on external validation and more resilient in the face of life's inevitable adversities. Practical application. How then can we apply the Stoic appreciation of solitude in our lives? It begins with intentionally setting aside time for solitude, whether it's a few quiet minutes each morning, a solitary walk in nature, or regular periods of reflection without the distractions of technology and social media. Use this time to ponder your goals, virtues, and what you truly value in life. Such practices not only enhance self-awareness, but also fortify us against the challenges of life, enabling us to return to our social worlds with greater clarity, purpose, and the capacity to form more meaningful connections. In essence, the Stoic practice of valuing solitude teaches us that being alone need not be feared, but embraced as an essential aspect of a well-examined and virtuous life. It is in solitude that we can truly listen to our inner voice, refine our character, and cultivate the inner tranquility that is the hallmark of Stoic wisdom. 3. Quality over quantity in friendships. In the realm of Stoicism, the emphasis on the quality of friendships over their quantity offers a profound insight into how we should approach our social relationships. This perspective is not about diminishing the value of having friends, but rather about elevating the standards by which we choose those we call friends. It's a call to foster relationships that are not only meaningful, but also conducive to our personal and moral growth. Stoic criteria for friendships. The Stoics had a clear vision of what constitutes a true friendship. According to them, a genuine friend is someone who mirrors our commitment to virtue and personal development. These are the friendships that transcend mere convenience or superficial pleasure. Instead, they are grounded in mutual respect, honesty, and a shared pursuit of the good life. Seneca, one of the most eloquent voices of Stoicism, posited that a true friend is someone who challenges us to be our best selves, offering criticism when necessary and encouragement always. This Stoic criterion for friendships urges us to evaluate our current relationships. Are our friends helping us grow, or do they merely serve as distractions from our goals? It's a question that, when answered honestly, can lead to significant transformations in how we interact socially. Navigating modern friendships. Applying Stoic principles to contemporary friendships might seem challenging in an age dominated by social media and fleeting interactions. However, the Stoic approach remains remarkably relevant. It encourages us to be discerning about whom we invest our time and energy in. This doesn't mean withdrawing from social life, but rather choosing to engage more deeply with fewer people, those who genuinely enrich our lives. In practical terms, this might mean prioritizing quality time with friends who share our values and aspirations, rather than spreading ourselves thin across numerous acquaintances. It involves having meaningful conversations, supporting each other's growth, and being present in the truest sense. In doing so, we not only adhere to Stoic ideals, but also cultivate friendships that are both rewarding and resilient. The Stoic emphasis on quality over quantity in friendships is a gentle reminder of the profound impact our social circle has on our path to living a virtuous life. By choosing friends who reflect our highest ideals, we create an environment conducive to growth, happiness, and the realization of our best selves. 4. Independence and interdependence. The Stoic approach to life encourages a delicate balance between self-reliance and the understanding that humans are inherently social beings. This equilibrium between independence and interdependence is not about isolating oneself under the guise of self-sufficiency, but recognizing the value of meaningful social bonds while maintaining inner autonomy. Balancing self-sufficiency with social bonds. Stoicism teaches the importance of being self-sufficient, not in the material sense, but in our ability to find contentment and happiness within ourselves. Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus, among other Stoic philosophers, emphasized the significance of developing an inner fortress, a state of mind that remains undisturbed by external circumstances. This concept of self-sufficiency is crucial in understanding Stoic independence. It's about cultivating a resilient spirit that thrives on its virtues and wisdom. However, Stoicism also acknowledges our natural inclination towards community and friendship. The Stoics understood that humans are part of a larger social fabric, and our interactions with others are essential for a virtuous life. The key is to engage in these relationships without becoming dependent on them for our happiness and well-being. It's a practice of contributing to and valuing our communities while keeping our inner peace and autonomy intact. Examples of Stoic interdependence. Historical examples of Stoic interdependence highlight the ability to be part of a community while maintaining personal integrity and independence. Seneca, a statesman and philosopher, navigated the complex social settings of Roman political life, advocating for virtue and ethical living amid external chaos. His writings suggest a profound understanding of the importance of contributing to society's welfare while remaining true to one's principles. Another example is Marcus Aurelius, who, despite being an emperor surrounded by power and luxury, practiced Stoicism daily. He wrote about the significance of fulfilling one's roles in life, be it as a ruler, a family member, or a friend, with diligence and integrity, all while nurturing an inner life marked by self-discipline and reflection. These examples embody the Stoic balance of independence and interdependence, demonstrating that one can be an active, contributing member of society without losing sight of personal virtue and autonomy. 5. Transforming perspective on friendships. The Stoic teachings offer a compelling lens through which we can view our friendships and social interactions, challenging us to transform our perspectives from valuing quantity to cherishing quality. This transformation is not merely about reducing our social circles, but about enriching our lives with more meaningful connections. Mindset shift. Adopting a Stoic approach to friendships requires a significant shift in mindset. It asks us to move away from societal pressures that equate the number of friends with success and happiness. Instead, Stoicism invites us to value the depth and quality of our relationships. This perspective sees solitude not as a deficiency, but as an opportunity for self-reflection and growth, and friendships as avenues for mutual improvement and support. By embracing this Stoic mindset, we can start to see a lack of numerous friendships not as a social failing, but as a choice that aligns with a life of virtue and purpose. This shift is liberating, offering freedom from the relentless pursuit of social approval and allowing us to focus on what truly matters. Practical steps for transformation. To embody this Stoic view in our lives, we can take several practical steps. Evaluate your friendships. Reflect on your current friendships. Ask yourself which relationships genuinely contribute to your growth and well-being. This evaluation is not about judgment, but understanding and gratitude for those who truly matter. Cultivate depth. Invest time and energy in deepening the friendships that align with your values and aspirations. Engage in meaningful conversations, share experiences, and support each other's goals. Embrace solitude. Make peace with spending time alone. Use solitude to engage in self-reflection, meditation, or any activity that fosters personal growth. View these moments as opportunities to strengthen your relationship with yourself. Seek quality over quantity. Moving forward, choose to form new friendships with intentionality. Look for individuals who share your values, challenge you intellectually, and support your journey towards a virtuous life. Through these steps, we can transform our approach to friendships, aligning our social lives with the Stoic principles of virtue, growth, and meaningful connections. This transformation not only enhances our personal well-being, but also contributes to the well-being of those around us, fostering a community of mutual respect, support, and enrichment. I hope you found some valuable insights to carry into your own life. But our journey doesn't have to end here. On your screen, you'll find suggestions for more videos that delve into the timeless wisdom of Stoicism, each designed to guide you further along the path of self-discovery and personal growth. So feel free to explore these recommended videos or visit our channel's homepage for more content that resonates with your journey. Thank you for spending this time with us, and until next time, continue to cultivate a life of virtue and meaning.